Well, we made it to March and I'm giving away the biggest, nastiest prize I've given away in about 3 years. It's the 2025 GasGas EC 300 GP. This thing was already a special edition and I've done $4,500 in upgrades. Let's get into it. The way you get entered is you go to my website, dirtbikechannel.com right now, and I'm going to double your entries during launch week and in the middle of the month and towards the end of the month. But if you go to my website, you can buy anything I've got over there. We've got shirts, we've got the magnetic parts trays, we've got fender kits, we got a bunch of stuff. And you can also use my links to Rocky Mountain ATV for anything they sell as well. Dollar for dollar entries, so you can't go wrong. I love the way the GasGas bikes look. I love the red, but I haven't loved the brakes that they had on them, and a lot of times I haven't loved the suspension that they put on the GasGas. But I solved both of these problems. We went ahead and did a $3,000 upgrade on the forks and the shock on this thing. We went ahead with the WP 6500 Pro cartridges in this thing, custom valved from MotoXperts, and we also went with these sick black lower fork tubes. They are black, it's the black DOA. I'm gonna put up what that stands for on the screen right now, but it's the black DOA coated fork lower forks, or fork lowers, and then we Cerakoted the fork lugs black on the bottom of these things. It is absolutely sick. I've never seen a better looking pair of suspension or forks on any of the bikes that I've ever had. Also, we did a custom shock bladder on the rear here. Kevin at MotoXperts, he's the owner. He dialed all this stuff in for us. Custom bladder and finger clickers for both high speed and low speed here on the bike. So the suspension is absolutely amazing. You cannot get this good a suspension on any bike in stock form. The other problem with the GasGases is a lot of them have come with the Braktec brakes, and a lot of you guys know that there's been a recall on the Braktec components on some of those from model years 23, 24, and 25. Well, guess what? I spared no expense and I went through and I upgraded this bike so it now has Brembo master cylinders and Brembo calipers, both front and rear. It cost me about $1,500 to do that, but I'm like, you know what? I want this bike to be absolutely tricked out for whoever gets this thing, and they won't have to do anything to it. I went ahead and put a rear disc guard on here. It's the Bulletproof Designs black rear disc guard. It's absolutely killer. And then the only other thing left to do, I'm gonna put an upgraded skid plate on this thing because this stock skid plate on the GP version does not cover the linkage. Let's talk about some of the things that the GP version has just from it's a special edition bike. They came with a radiator fan, they came with the black wheel set, which I think is sick. They came with an upgraded super sprocket. There's the front axle puller, and then also the graphics. That's got the limited edition graphics. So this bike was already a limited edition bike, and now it's a true one of a kind. Hey, I know you want to get entered to win this bike, and you need to do it right now before the month of March is over. I'm doubling your entries in launch week and in the middle of the month and on the last 5 days of the sweepstakes. So click the link right down here, grab anything I have at dirtbikechannel.com, or you can use my links to Rocky Mountain ATV to buy tens of thousands of products that they have in stock. If you can't find something at Rocky Mountain ATV that you want, I don't even know, you're probably not even a dirt biker. So click the link right down here, grab something off my website or Rocky Mountain ATV to get entered. Here's one of the other brand new shirt designs that we've got. It's Life Behind Bars. If you wonder, I don't have as many products as I used to have in the years past on my website, and it's just to try to actually save costs. So we've got the Ridgeline Ride shirt here with very minimal branding. There's only a little Dirt Bike Channel thing on the sleeve, and then it just says Ride. I call this the Ridgeline Ride shirt. And this is in charcoal, or it's actually like black frost. These are tri-blend shirts. They're the best shirts I can buy in bulk. And so I only wear shirts that I actually really like. This is the other Dirt Bike Channel shirt that's new for this one. Just small Dirt Bike Channel branding here, and then Life Behind Bars. I don't know if we can see that. Life Behind Bars. This is in it's like I can't remember, it's like a navy frost or something. Actually really like the fit of these shirts. I love them. I'm 180 pounds, 6 feet tall, so this is how they fit on me. So order accordingly. But these are the best shirts I can buy. I get a lot of people saying like, oh, your shirts are so great, where do you get them? If you have a problem with any of the orders, just send me an email. I read all the emails and I will do everything that I can to make it right. I'll either send you another one or we will figure something out, or I'll give you a refund because I believe in doing business the right way. So We've given away about, I think this will be the 42nd or 43rd dirt bike, I can't remember, somewhere between 42 and 44. After 40, it doesn't really matter. You guys have made these things continue to work. The way it's one of the ways that we fund the channel. So each sweepstakes has to pay for the next one. There was enough money made off the December one that we were able to get this bike and offer this as a sweepstakes. And I've got some fender kits over there that I used to have back in stock a long time ago. And then also I've got some more of these parts trays, magnetics parts trays. And you can also grab those. People have asked me why I don't just do raffles, like sell tickets for these things. And it's because if you're in a state that doesn't allow gambling, then a raffle ticket makes it a gambling endeavor. And I'm in Utah, I cannot do that. So we have products for you guys to buy. So you can buy any of the products on my website. You can buy any of the products for Rocky Mountain ATV. There's also a sign-up entry so you can send in postcards, but that's how that works. So some guys have been like, well, I don't want to buy any more of your shirts. And I'm like, I totally get it. So use my link to Rocky Mountain ATV. And they're like, well, there's nothing I need on Rocky Mountain ATV. Can't I just give you money and buy tickets? No, you can't. And I've been like, well, dude, if you're willing to just throw your money away for raffle tickets, buy something from Rocky Mountain ATV that you will eventually need, because at least then there's some value there that you have, whether it's a tire or tools or whatever it is on Rocky Mountain ATV. That's better than buying raffle tickets no matter what. But the reason why I don't do raffle tickets is because it would be illegal in the state that I'm at and a lot of other states around the nation. But anyway, that gives you a little bit of a background behind what's going on here. But this GasGas is literally, this is the most expensive prize I've given away in about 3 years. The only thing that was more expensive than this was the Iron Horse GasGas that we did that my buddy Tyler put together. That was about a $30,000 build. This one, I'll flash up how much I have into this thing, because it would be, you know, the purchase price plus the $4,500 plus all the things. So I'll try to flash it up here. But anyway, I love you guys and you have made these things work. The reason why this whole thing works is a lot of it because of those Rocky Mountain ATV affiliate links. They've been a fantastic partner. I buy basically everything from them. The only reason I don't buy it from Rocky Mountain ATV is it's something that they don't stock and I have to get it from, you know, a smaller company or something like that. But Rocky Mountain ATV has been amazing. So please use my link. Go to dirtbikechannel.com before you buy anything and use my link. And you just click Shop Rocky Mountain ATV. That's what keeps these sweepstakes going. And again, we're doing 3 different bonus periods where we're gonna double your entries. The first 5 days of the sweepstakes, there's some days in the middle there, middle of the month, and then the last 5 days of the sweepstakes will double your entries for anything, anytime that you click to get entered. I'm gonna do a video with Kevin at MotoXperts to talk more in depth about the suspension that we did on this and some of the things that he sees, some of the reasons why he made the valving choices that he did, which I think will be super fantastic. So watch for that to come later. And oh, we also went with some bar ends. I've got the Tusk Racing bar ends here on the end of these bars, which is good because when I took this out to the desert to take some pictures, I put it on the stand and I walked away and I looked over and it had fallen over, just like boom, just dumped down into the sand, and I haven't washed it yet. So there's still like a little bit of sand in some areas on this thing. But I've been putting this together feverishly to be able to do this video for you when I've got the Brembo brakes installed and when I've got everything done. Only thing not done is the skid plate, but we'll take care of that. Make sure you've got a good skid plate before this thing goes out. So guys, I love you. I'm so thankful that we've been able to do this as long as we have. Each time it's crunch time when we do these things, and so I never know if I'm gonna be able to do the next one until basically the last day of the sweepstakes, and then does it pay for itself? Because you get most of your entries the first couple of days and the last couple of days of these sweepstakes. That's just kind of how it works. So anyway, a little peek behind the curtain. If you want to get in contact with me, you can click, go to my website. There's a contact, and you can either just send me an email. By the way, my email is kyle@dirtbikechannel.com. It's been that forever. I read all the emails, but you can click that and you can just contact me through my website, or you can even set up a call. I had a call today with a young man named Dylan. We talked about what bike he should get. I do these every day. So we talked to Dylan, told him to get a YZ125. Anyway, I love talking to you guys. I love this sport. I want to grow this sport. The reason why I'm doing this is because I think it's a fantastic way to then have some machines, make some content, and then give it back to you. I don't know what could be better than that. Yes, it's a commercial endeavor, but it's building our community. Just look at the people that we've given dirt bikes to. No complaints from any of those people. So anyway, love you guys from the bottom of my heart. And please enter this thing. Please enter to win it. Sickest bike ever. It's gonna be absolutely killer. It's because I care about you guys and I care about dirt bikes in this community. So yeah, I mean, all the things that we did to it, and sometime in April, I'm gonna be able to meet whoever the winner is. And those are always emotional for me. Like this, when we do the drawings, it's emotional. Half the time I'm like in tears by the end of it. And then when I go to deliver the bikes, oh gosh, it's everything I can do not to get emotional when I meet you guys and we do these things. And if it's on the other side of the country, I'll use moto shippers to ship it. But anyway, love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Get entered to win this sucker. It's a one-of-a-kind bike. And if you're still listening, watching at the end of this video, yeah, you're a true stud. And I thank you so much. Okay. Only thing left to do is say, leave a single track. Thanks.